to make the world spin slower. We could take our time and get to know each other over cherry wine. But it's too soon to give up on tonight. I haven't had the chance to show you my moves, and I think you'd like to see why they would call me Mr. Dynamite. I could show you why we dance the night away. Baby, we could try to make the world spin slow. We could take our time and get to know each other over cherry wine. I've been waiting on this dance for me for too long. Just show me just what you can do. I don't wanna waste the time. Please just have me for tonight. I said let's dance the night away. Baby, we could try to make the world spin slower. We could take our time and get to know each other over cherry wine. Oh, let's dance the night away. Maybe we could try to make the world spin slower. We could take our time. No, it's too soon to say you're mine. Let's have another drink tonight and get to know each other over cherry wine. Okay, good job, boys and girls. Boy and girl.
Testing? Right. I don't think I'm gonna go away anymore. I don't think I'm gonna go away anymore. I don't know what it's like to land and not race through your door. So I don't think I'm gonna go away anymore. Not sure if I really ever could. Hold on to your hotel key, your bedroom neighborhood. Really sleepwalking in Hollywood. I'm gonna stick there, burn up in your atmosphere. I'm gonna stick there, 'cause I'd die if I saw you, I'd die if I didn't see you there. So I don't think I'm gonna go away anymore. lost on the boulevard at night. Without your voice to tell me, I'll love you, take a ride. 10 minutes to is the loneliest side. I'm gonna stick there, burn up in your atmosphere. I'm gonna stick there, 'cause I'd die if I saw you, I'd die if I didn't see you. I'm gonna stick there, burn up in your atmosphere. I'm gonna stick there, 'cause I'd die if I saw you, I'd die if I didn't see you there. So I don't think I'm gonna go to LA anymore. Thank you.
Thank you 19 Hour for the amazing performance. Up next, my awesome MC partner is switching roles from hosting to performing. Let's give them a round of applause to Zhonghua and Ding Shen.
Hello. All right. Right, hello everyone here at Nanyang Business School, Gaia. So give us a while we set up. Yep. All right. Okay, yep, so we do a quick introduction. So my name is Songhua, so I'm also an MBS alumni of class 2021. And with me, I have my good friend, Ding Shen. Yeah, so he is also alumni of MBS as well. So we graduated from the same batch. Right, Ding Shen. Do you have a mic? Oh, okay, tell you what, Ding Shen, I'll pass you the mic stand. I'll just grab the mic.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Hello. Mic test. Yeah, thank you very much. Right, so the first song that we'll be doing today is Mando Pop. It's called 总会有人, but with a little twist. So, yep, sit back and enjoy 总会有人 with a little twist. We'll tell you what it is at the end lah. 夜深了，眼泪很吵，是谁让你如此煎熬？感情路上摔了跤，就代表你就不够好。对的人总是会知道，就当作命运开的玩笑。不是你的就别再勉强，是你的想跑也跑不掉。总会有人把你看得比自己更重要，会有人发现你身上所有的好，总会有人望见你贴图会闹的伤，让你觉得世界不算糟。总会有人放弃所有也不把你丢掉，会有人在你身边就引以为豪，总会有人想牵你的肩膀来依靠，让你觉得自己也会被人需要。好想在你伤心的时候有我安慰你，好想在你孤单的时候有我陪伴你，好想在你无助的时候有我温暖你，倾听你所有烦恼和情绪。别怕，就算惨遭失败也是一种经历。别怕，就算分开以后也有机会相遇。别怕，就算乌云还在，一直悬在头顶，也总有一天能放晴。希望你被这个世界爱着，希望你笑了也是快乐，希望你迎接过山的魂魄，眼里依然有海的青涩。希望你被这个世界爱着，希望你哭了也是幸福的，希望你爱过一路风雨曲折，心里依然载满梦的炽热。谢谢。所以这首就是总会有人，然后就加上了希望你会被这个世界爱着。So it's a mashup of two songs. Right, so next up we'll have another song called Perfect. Let's go. I found a love for me, darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. I never knew you were the someone waiting for me, 'cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time, darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When you said you were the most, I whispered underneath my breath. You heard it, darling, you look perfect tonight. Ooh. woman, stronger than anyone I know. She shares my dreams. I hope that someday I'll share her home. I'll fall in love to carry more than just my secret, to carry love, to carry children of our own. We were still kids when we're so in love, fighting against all odds. I know we'll be alright this time. Darling, just hold my hand. Be my girl, I'll be your man. I see my future in your eyes. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to a favorite song. When I saw you in the dress, looking so beautiful, I don't deserve this. You look perfect tonight. Ooh. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to a favorite song. I have faith in what I see. I know I've met an angel in person, and she looks perfect. I don't deserve this. You look perfect tonight. Yeah. Thank you so much. That was Perfect by Ed Sheeran. Now for our last song of this set, we'll be bringing to you a pretty popular song, but with a little twist. We'll be bringing to you Apatı acoustic version. Hope you like it. Kiss your face, send to your phone, but I'm trying to kiss your lips for real. Red hot, that's what I'm on, yeah. Come give me something I can feel. Oh, oh. Don't you want me like I want you, baby? Don't you need me like I need you now? Sleep tomorrow, but tonight go crazy. All you gotta do is just meet me at the Apatı. Meet me at the Apatı. Meet me at the. Don't you want me like I want you, baby? Don't you need me like I need you now? Sleep tomorrow, but tonight go crazy. All you gotta do is just meet me at the Apatı. Meet me at the Apatı. Meet me at the. Hold on, I'm on my way. Yeah. I'm on my way. me like I want you, baby. Don't you need me like I need you now? Sleep tomorrow, but tonight go crazy. All you gotta do is just meet me at the apatu. Meet me at the apatu. Meet me at the. Alright, thank you. We'll see you later.
Thank you, Zonghua and Ting Shen. So guess who's back next on stage? Nigel is not just a one-time wonder. He's here again to give us a treat to another amazing performance. So sit back, enjoy, and let's give it up to Nigel.
We need the keys. We need the keys. Yeah. Can? E major. Okay.
A gentle reminder to everyone here in Gaia at the atrium that NTU Entrepreneurship is having a fireside chat at 2:30 p.m. So do head up to Level 3 Innovation Pod to attend the fireside chat. Thank you.
Hello. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Sounds good.
Okay. Hi everybody. It's Nigel and this is my buddy Keith, and we have a little song request from one of my friends. It's called 就这样 by Li Ronghao. We did not practice this, so let's try it out.
想的嫌烦，我就不再追问答案。你的沉默已经回答够了答案，是我太重让你失望。不够贴心包容着暖，才会落到这个下场和背叛无关。就这样，我不用不自然，你也不要我需要我勇敢，别让我多想，就这样，热 真相太难看，我想对爱情对抱有希望，我们俩就这样。以为能够功德圆满，最后勉强去好散。一段感情这样收场，你也会遗憾。就这样，就这样，你不用不自然，你也不要我需要我原谅，别让我多想，就这样，就这样，怕真相太难看，我想对爱情还抱有希望，反正你也没差。
We do harmonica lah. Easy. Harmonica? I think it's F, right? Correct, right? F, right? This song is called Alonica.
I'm falling out of love with you, LA. I'm running out of reasons I should stay. I'm overwhelmed and overwhelmed. It's too cold to hear anyway. I'm falling out of love with you, LA. Back to Alonica, where the sun is out of the town. My favorite beach is there, and the sun it stretches to miles. Singing la-di-di-da, and slowly dance until the morning comes. I feel most at home when I'm back in Alonica. water's perfect for a midnight swim. It's paradise, the stars in that are catching up like old friends. My heart is learning how to love again. Back to Alonica, where the sun is out all the time. My favorite beach is there, and the sand it stretches for miles. Singing la-dee-dee-da, and slowly dance until the morning comes. I feel most at home when I'm back in Alonica. Colors, everything is in its place. I don't know the last time there were tears like this upon my face. Every artist falls in wonder, even Michelangelo. If God is really out there somewhere, this must be his other home. Back to Alonica, where the sun is out all the time. My favorite beach is there, and the sand it stretches for miles. Singing la-dee-dee-da, and slowly dance until the morning comes. I feel most at home when I'm back in Alonica. Feels like something is holding you back from me. I may have said it too soon and made you run away. Oh yeah. Yeah, it hurts me to keep it inside, but this honesty, it's so hard to hide, baby. I've been feeling pretty down all week. Won't you send me a song that makes you think of me? And I say, when you dance with me at the party, you made it feel like you want me. These kinds of nights tend to haunt me, and to dance is to love, baby. It's you and me. Now I'm alone, it's nobody's fault but my own. When can I see you? I caught a glimpse of a moment when I thought that I only had this truth. Losing my innocence a little bit more when you don't say my name, and I resolve right to the floor. Walking through campus, I see all but you. Is it true? We want different things. I want you when you dance with me at the party. You made it feel like you want me. These kinds of nights tend to haunt me. And to dance is to love, baby, it's you and me.
Just so you guys know, these two guys, they don't even know the song. They're just figuring it out while I'm playing it. So that's how talented these guys are. Okay, we have one last song. It's called Cleopatra.
I was Cleopatra. I was young and an actress, till you knelt by my mattress and asked for my hand. I was sad, you asked it, as I laid in a black dress with my father in a casket. I had no plans. Hey. And I left the footprints, the mud stained on the carpet, and it hardened like my heart did when you left town. But I must admit it, I would marry you in an instant. Damn your wife, I'd be your mistress just to have you around. But I was late for this, late for that, late for the love of my life. And when I die alone, when I die alone, when I die, it'll be on time. And the church discouraged, and a lust that burned within me. Yeah, my flesh, it was my currency, and I held true. So I drive a taxi, and the traffic distracts me from the strangers in my backseat that remind me of you. But I was late for this, late for that, late for the love of my life. And when I die alone, when I die alone, when I die, it'll be on time. The only gifts from the Lord were birth and our divorce. But I've read the script and the costume fits, so I played my part. I was Cleopatra, I was taller than the rafters, but it's all in the past now, gone in. And then a nurse in white shoes leads me back to my guest room. There's a bed and a bathroom placed for the end. I won't be late for this, late for that, late for the love of my life. And when I die alone, when I die alone, when I die, it'll be on time.
Good job. Thank you. I don't mind, but if they... Is there anybody? We're good. We're done. But if you need more, we can. If you need more songs, we can. If not, we'll go home. Okay. They're not ready yet. Then should we play? song is called Hello Test. Test, test. Can y'all hear my guitar? This song is called Waiting on the World to Change.
Me and all my friends, we're all misunderstood. They say we sent for nothing and there's no way we ever could. Now we see everything that's going wrong with the world and those who lead it. Just feel like we don't have the means to rise above and beat it. So we keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. We keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. It's hard to beat the system and you're staring at a distance. So we keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. If we had the power to bring our neighbors home from war, they would have never missed a Christmas. No more ribbons on the door. When you trust your television, what you get is what you got. Cause when they own the information, oh, they can spend it all they want. So while we're waiting, waiting on the world to change, we keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. It's not that we don't care, we just know that the fight ain't fair. So we keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. Change. We keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. One day our generation is gonna rule the population. So we keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. We keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. Waiting on the world to change. Waiting on the world to change. Waiting on the world to change.
Nice one. Good job, guys.
Hello, mic test, mic test. All right, thank you, Nigel and your band. Right, so now let us hear from some of our talented students. Right. Right, so we also like to encourage everyone right here at the booths to come forward to the mini stage area right over here, because we will be hearing from some of our talented students. Right, so first up we have actually the members of the Business Solution Clubs, who have recently brought home some impressive competition wins. So they are here today to share with us their journey and success with us. So without further ado, let's give them a big round of applause as they take the stage. At the same time, I also like to encourage everyone to come forward, and then let's give it up for Business Solution Club.
Hello, hello, hi everybody, good afternoon. Welcome to NTU's Open House 2025. My name is Marcus, and together with me is Ansian and Pranesh, and we are from the NTU Business Solutions Case Club. which is an independent non-academic specialization club here in MBS. And so we are basically NTU's international case team. So what this means is we represent NTU in both local and international case competitions, and we have done very, very well for ourselves, I would say, for the past academic year. So we're very excited to share about our experiences here in the club and here in MBS with everybody here today. So maybe I can start off by sharing a little bit more about what NTU Business Solutions Case Club is and what casing is in general, right? So casing, if you go back to the definition that was popularized by Harvard Business School, casing is basically where you take a problem presented by a company and then you basically try to come up with solutions to tackle the problem. And that's how our club's name actually that's how our club's name was derived from actually. So in the case circuit, we will have both domestic local case competitions, such as the one we organized, the Singapore Business Case Competitions, as well as international case competitions, such as the recently occurred or the recent competition that our club represented ourselves in the Champions Trophy, which is basically the Olympics of international case competitions globally for all undergraduate university programs around the world. And that was a pretty significant win for NTU because it was the first time in a very, 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 very long time that we managed to clinch something and win the ICC, the Champions Trophy, and bring it back here to NTU. So we are very, very proud of that. So maybe I pass on the time a little bit to Ansian and Pranesh to share a little bit about their most recent international case competition experiences as well. So maybe Ansian can start first.
Right. Hello, everyone. I'm Ansian, and I'll be happy to share about my ICC experiences. So I'm currently a year 2, and I've gone for 3 international case competitions in the past year as a Business Solutions member. So most recently, me and my team went to Florida, and we managed to podium on this competition as well. So to give a bit of background of how the cases are like, the company will be releasing a document. A company will be releasing a document stating their problem and giving a direction for what they hope the team to achieve. And then we are given a set limit of maybe from 4 to 28 hours to crack the case and then come up with a presentation. So this is essentially how a case competition is like. And on the international stage, there will be participants coming from all over the world. So for example, the US, Canada, Hong Kong, Thailand, and all of them will be congregating at this competition. So besides the cases themselves, there's a lot of time for socializing, and it's actually very fun to meet everyone from all the different areas of the world and to go for all the social activities together, like parties or theme parks and whatever competitions or whatever activities the competitions organize for us.
Well, I concur with you because I remember going to an international case competition at Maastricht with Ansian together, and for that particular competition, there were 3 rounds in the competition. So 2 4-hour rounds and 1 24-hour round. So the first 2 4-hour rounds cases, we did struggle a little, I would say. We really didn't understand perhaps some European perspectives. So we tried to really internalize those lessons that we learned about trying to frame how to present ideas, how European business leaders would look at a solution, look at a problem versus the Asian perspective, and we tried to fuse that in our last 24-hour round. So in the end, for our last 24-hour round, we got very high grades and very high marks, and eventually we got into the finals and we got global first runner-up for that competition. So I think for casing, it's not just the academic experience, but also the experience of leading and learning on the go, as well as trying to push ourselves both emotionally as well as intellectually. Maybe Pranesh also has a similar experience with your recent 3rd place win at Marshall International Case Competition in the US.
Yeah, that's right, Marcus. But before I dive into that, I'm Pranesh, a year 3 accountancy and business student specializing in finance. So while Marcus and Ansian went to Maastricht and Florida recently, I was actually in LA, Los Angeles, and we were competing against 19 other schools internationally who were also at the competition. And they came from all across all different parts of the world, and we placed 3rd. But to me, what's so different about business solutions is that you get to do something that you don't do in the classrooms. So while you learn the knowledge in the classrooms and you do that through assignments and projects, the applying that knowledge to the real world, helping companies solve the business problems, is something different in all these competitions that we get to observe, which I'm sure you guys both agree. And the opportunity to go overseas while you're in school studying, and it's not an exchange program, but you're going overseas to, participate in an international case competition where all these other universities are there. And we've been doing very well over the past year, and we plan to continue doing this for the next few years as well. I don't think we want to let go of our track record. But when I was in year 1 and I first came into NTU, or NBS for the matter, I knew that I wanted to join Business Solutions because I've heard great things about it before I even came into NTU from seniors who did this before. And I think it's been a fruitful journey so far, learning from both our seniors as well as even juniors themselves when they first come into the club. I find myself learning from people who are very new to it, some things that I've never thought about before. They might actually come up with the most innovative solutions. And I think the opportunity to be able to think, apply my knowledge has been great so far, and I would appreciate if any of you are interested to join us in this journey as well.
I really love what you said earlier about thinking and applying what you learned in school academically. And I think these skills in casing are very, very transferable to various internship applications that we have seen. And it does really help with the career, in terms of your career, in terms of looking at business problem, contributing to the various work streams and challenges that one may face in the workplace. So obviously, the most relevant link you could think of for casing would probably be the consulting fields, both strategic as well as management consulting. But in NTU Business Solutions, we are a very diverse club. We have many members who also do finance, who also do product management, etc. So it is really a club and a CCA that I think helps you hone your business acumen, as well as to explore various other opportunities and develop yourself as a future business professional and a business leader. So I think the all-roundedness of an NTU education, not just based on the academic program, but also on the various clubs such as NTU Business Solutions Case Club. We are one of the many non-specialization clubs that are here and present in NTU. So we also have other clubs such as the Investment Banking Club, Corporate Banking Club, etc., etc. They have members scattered all around NTU today, and all of this really comes together, accumulates together to provide a more well and all-rounded experience here when you do your undergraduate years in NTU. Yep.
Actually, I agree with Marcus. It's when you do things like all these clubs, all these activities, that you make the most friends as well while you're in university. And you don't just do that by being in the classrooms and the professors are great, but it does not just happen there. Making friends happens outside the classroom, and I think these clubs, these activities are the best way to do these, get friends and even bond together.
Talking about professors, we have excellent professors here in NTU, and they have been very, very supportive. I think one of the best things about also participating in academic non-specialization clubs and also going for a lot of other case comps is you can really tap onto the knowledge and expert and professional base that actually exists here in NTU, because cases in general are not just business cases, or they're not just finance cases. Often the question could be as complicated as how do you make Phuket province achieve net zero 5 years before the rest of Thailand, right? How do you approach the problem? We probably have to look at different disciplines, the financial side of things, but also how to convince businesses, how to convince people to onboard onto your solutions. Then there's the marketing side of things. And of course, there's the engineering side of things, which is coming out with actual solutions, actual engineering solutions. For our case, we came out with a seaweed farm. And that interdisciplinary perspective, I think, would prove very useful in the 21st century workplace of the future. Anything to add, Ansien?
I think maybe like one thing that I want to share is that we are very appreciative for all the resources and the support that the school has given us, because as students, it's a very, very rare opportunity to be able to go overseas. And like given that, for example, now I'm currently year 2, but I've already gone for 3, and I think that this is something that is will be very unachievable without the school support. So in terms of like giving LOAs in the middle of the semester to allow you to participate in competitions, or like helping to fund like the accommodations cost or the activities cost that we'll be incurring when we're there, or like the professors allowing us to catch up with work afterwards and giving us the support that we need. So I think that I'm very appreciative of all this support that we receive.
I think also tapping on that, there's not only just the professors in the NTU community, the MBS community, there is also the student body that is also very supportive. So even though we have limited places, we have limited resources to go around, we try our best to diffuse knowledge to other student clubs as well, to try to get them involved with casing. And one medium that we try to do this is via the Singapore Business Case Competition, which is one of the largest local business case competitions that we host annually every year. So we have explored areas such as sustainability, agriculture, finance, insurance, etc., to really try to build the case culture, because we know that we are very appreciative of the opportunities, but we know that they are concentrated. So what we can do to give back is also try to bring casing to the wider NBS community, to make sure that everybody has a chance, has a shot to see the beauty of casing, to work together and obviously make more friends along the way as well, right? Anything there?
Yeah, actually, that was a very good point that Marcus had made. So while we do participate in international case competitions ourselves, we also organize the two competitions as he mentioned earlier. One targeted at the local university and polytechnic students, as well as the other one, which is the Asian Business Case Competition, which all the overseas universities will come down to Singapore, to NTU, to Gaia to participate in it. And through this, we are actually not just building our connections with these universities, we are also looking at how differently they think about the problems that some of these companies have, which is a very good thing to have, given that problems are so, they're not just specific to one specific continent or one specific country. It's a global problem sometimes. And that's something that we learn through our interactions with people across the globe as well.
Indeed, and that is why our tagline for the club is?
We compete, we organize, and we foster.
Wow, yes, yes. Okay, I guess we have a small audience here today. Does anybody have any questions to ask us? Let's make this a little bit more interactive. No, okay. Then, yes? No? There's a question, yes.
How would you describe the community of people in Bissau?
Ah, yes, people. I think people is the cornerstone of any strong foundation in any organization. As they say, culture eats strategy for breakfast. And if you don't have a strong culture, you really can't execute anything. And I think as a very small club, we are very privileged to have a very wide alumni network who come down very frequently as well to help groom the next generation of Bissauers. And I don't think this just applies to Bissau as a club. It also applies to other non-academic specialization clubs, such as IBC, CBC. Obviously, they have a very different focus from us, where we are focused as the international case team. They are a little bit more professional-centric. But I guess the ability to tap into a wide array of seniors who are already alumni, who are very successful in their careers, to provide perspective is also something that we treasure a lot and we cherish a lot as well. Right? Anything to add about our culture?
I think in NTU and NBS, there's a lot of self-initiated projects or self-initiated things that people do, which kind of stands out. So if you're looking for that opportunity, I strongly recommend you guys to join the school. And on the note of alumni, we have a strong set of alumni who are always coming back week in, week out, or every month whenever we go for competitions to help us do the preparations. So I think you'll be well supported in that manner as well, even when it comes to internships or jobs in the future. But all in all, if you're really interested in casing, going overseas to compete, and also building connections along the way and making friends, most importantly, I truly encourage all of you to join Business Solutions when you guys come to NTU and NBS eventually.
I think to wrap up, maybe, I think community is a good place to wrap up on. A huge part of these competitions are not the competition itself, but the training that we undergo. And some of this training can be very intensive. Like we have to train for all these cases multiple times so that we are actually prepared during the 24-hour limit that we are given. And these trainings are when you kind of bond, okay, maybe through suffering, but also through fun, and you become very, very close to your teams. So out of all the 3 teams that I've gone with, I think I'm like very close friends with them right now, and they form like a support community for me as I go through university or as I apply for internships, as we do like case preparations together. So yeah.
So I guess the key takeaway is student life is exciting. It revolves around different orientations. It revolves around different houses. And in our case, our student life revolves around participating in case competitions, something that we are extremely passionate about, something that we have made friends out of, something that we have learned a lot from, something that we intend to continue to contribute back to the wider NBS community. And so if you're interested in casing or representing NTU in international case competitions, learning and growing as a future business leader, then we would highly, highly recommend for you to come to NTU and join us at NTU Business Solutions Case Club. And with that, thank you everybody for listening to our 15-minute sharing. We will be happy to take any questions at our booth. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Right, thank you Business Solution Club. So if you have any more questions and you'd like to know more about them, please feel free to go to their booth right over there along with all our other booths right here at MBS Gaya. Okay, so up next, we'll have a few of our very own MBS students who will be sharing with us their student life experiences, the fun, the challenges, and everything in between. So let's give them a warm welcome as they take the stage. So represent.
I guess so. Hello, so I'm Zara and I'm the Honjan Sec of the Accounting and Business Club. And joined with me today I have
Christopher. So year 1 business, events director of the 35th Management Committee of NTU ABC.
So just to start us off, what is ABC? ABC is the main constituent club of Nanyang Business School and we are the Accounting and Business Club. So what do? We do these kind of events like Exam Welfare Initiative, MBS shirt sales, we do Specialization Day, we do MBS Day, our flagship day where we will invite our students to come down and enjoy fun fair and many other things in between. We also manage the 7 subsidiary constituent clubs and the 5 houses. So the houses are basically your orientation camps. Our team is 50 people strong and we're looking to find more people. So if you ever want to join us, just let us know when you get enrolled next year, perhaps. So let's ask Chris a few questions because he's the events director. So some of the events that he helms are really quite interesting and I think it really will benefit you guys. So our very first event was MBS shirt sales. So what do we do during MBS shirt sales?
I think mainly for MBS shirt sales, we are trying to raise funds so that we can actually get those funds and pump it into our MBS events for our dear MBS students. So it will be channeled to events such as exam welfare, where we'll get like goodies or like energy booster packs for our students so that they feel a little bit more energized for the exams, for the upcoming exams, and also for our annual flagship event, MBS Day. So yeah, so having all these funds as well will really like lift up the whole atmosphere and the whole capacity of the event. But at the same time, the shirt itself acts as a form of like sense of belonging. Like I feel like owning it, I wear it almost every day now, and it makes me proud to be a MBS student, like wearing that.
If you guys are curious how the shirt looks like, I'm wearing a green version of the shirt. So we actually sell it in like red, blue, and white, and it's like really cool. You see a lot of MBS students wear it too. Yep. Then I think like our turnout for the shirt sales was about like 2,000 people. So can you imagine if you join our school, this is the kind of atmosphere and the kind of vibe that we'll be looking for. The sense of community is quite large, and you do see like groups of people coming down together. So after MBS shirt sales, we actually had our Exam Welfare Initiative 1. So what did we do during Exam Welfare?
So for exam welfare, what our club actually do is we look out for sponsors. We reach out to sponsors and see whether or not they're interested in working with us. So we can help them promote their brand, but at the same time, get their brands in, and then we give all these like products to our dear students, to help them, to encourage them and then motivate them to continue studying. Because exam is not very fun for everyone, and we all know that. and having a little booster pack, you know, like example for the tote bags that we got for exam warfare, right? I still have it in my hall, so sometimes like some of the things inside, I'll just grab it and then snack on it. So that actually helps quite a bit, especially like in hall, I'm like busy studying and I don't want to walk all the way to like 7-Eleven just to get like my snacks. So having those booster packs actually like helped me out quite a bit. Then what about you?
I think it was really cool because like you would imagine you would see like a little bit of snacks, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but our exam booster packs are like filled to the brim, you know. We give you like vitamins, we give you like popular snacks, not those kind of like snacks that nobody wants to eat, like really the snacks that you enjoy. Like we give you drinks, we'll give you like toothbrush. I think we got toothbrushes this time. We also had skincare products, which was really quite interesting. And honestly, our exam welfare packs are quite the topic of envy for many other faculties, you know. So if you ever join us, then you'll get to experience this wonderful exam welfare pack experience. Yeah. So aside from like MBS shirt sales and exam welfare, these are like more tangible, so you can come down and grab it and stuff, right? So aside from that, in our semester 1, we also had this new initiative called Wellness Retreat. So aside from studying, we want to take care of your mental well-being, and we want to be able to really give you a chance and a break to take away from that really quick lifestyle of just like doing your submissions and submitting your quizzes on time, etc. So we partnered with MBS CSC and we brought to you Wellness Retreat. So how was Wellness Retreat like actually?
I think Wellness Retreat was very, very well received. Like, to be very, very honest, because it was my first time doing an event of that sort, I was not very, very confident at the start of how well received of how the response would be. But it turns out a lot of our students actually enjoyed, like taking a breather, sitting down, creating some of our attending our bracelet making workshop, or even our sea glass making workshop. So after the event, I asked around my friends, and they actually said that, this is like my first time doing this kind of thing, and it's actually gave me an avenue to actually slow down and not really think about studies, and then it was more therapeutic than they expected. Yeah. And then, what about you? You attended the event as well, right? And I saw you enjoying the event, so like, what do you generally feel about the event?
Okay, I always love attending ABC events because ABC events always gives you free food. Like, they will give you like popcorn chicken and like this little nuggets. They'll give you like slushies and ice cream. And it's all free. Can you imagine like in between class, you have 10-15 minutes. You just go in, get a little pack of food and go back straight to class and not a single cent is spent. Like, I love a good deal. It's always so great when it's free. And aside from like the food that we do provide at our events, we also usually hire external photo booth to come down. So we'll prepare little photo strips and you can take pictures with your friends and you can print as many as you want, provided that you're willing to queue up, because it's really quite popular. And then you can put these strips on your hall display panels, or you can keep it in your memory lane in the future when you're much older. And I feel like it's a really good memento to keep of the period of time when we're still studying back in MBS. So I think we also just like to take note that when and if you choose to come to MBS as your school, I can promise you that your student life experience here would be really quite fulfilling and enriching, and something that you probably wouldn't get anywhere else. Yeah.
I think that's something I actually wanted to touch on, because personally for me, I understand that for university is my last stretch and my last final experience to enjoy life as a student before I go out into the working world. So to me, as important as academics are to me, I still really enjoy this like little events that I get to plan, all these like mini hangout sessions I have with my friends, and all these little photo booths, like you mentioned the photo strips, I keep them, and then sometimes I actually open my drawer, I see them, I'm like, I'm gonna miss this so much after I graduate. Yeah.
So, I mean, so far, these past 3 events that we've been introducing to you guys seem more fun and games. Actually, ABC also do more serious events, such as our upcoming Specialization Day. So Specialization Day is basically a day where most of the Year 1 students will get to speak to industry professionals for the 7 different specializations and more. We're also partnering with non-constituent clubs to bring in like other topics like investment banking and etc. So could you tell us a little bit more about Specialization Day?
So for Specialization Day, we really want to focus on and letting our students really explore the different opportunities that's being laid out to them in NBS. So we are getting guest speakers down, hosting fireside chat. Yeah, it's just so that it's an avenue for them to find out more about the specialization if they don't already know which specialization they want to go to. And also it's a very good opportunity for them to actually interact with industry professionals. And this is something that I feel like is very important, that you get to connect to someone from the industry, so that if anything, and you make a connection and you require any knowledge or any specific expertise, you can always use that connection to actually like form good rapport, and then mutual benefits will definitely come like in the future, especially as a business student.
I think it's very, we would really like to thank like the help of our 7 sub-academic clubs for their cooperation for Specialization Day. So ABC actually manages these 7 sub-clubs, which include Banking and Finance, Business Analytics Club, Banking and Finance Club, Human Resource Consulting Club, Nanyang Accounting and Assurance Team, Marketing, as well as the Risk Analytics Club, and lastly Tax Advisory Club. So these 7 sub-clubs are under us, and aside from just Specialization Day, we also do help them out with their usual operations and ins and out of things to bring more speakers, more outreach efforts to you guys throughout the entire SEM 1 and SEM 2. So it's a really, really good initiative for that, and I think we'll be able to support you guys with all these kind of connections and platforms to contact all these industry professionals. You can always shoot your questions to them, and it's always good to have this really tangible kind of face-to-face experience where they'll give you more than just advice. They'll give you their life experiences. Okay, so aside from that, we also just had our really, really big flagship NBS Day, and it was held personally by Christopher over here. So what was that kind of experience like for you?
Oh, I don't even know where to start, because I literally just finished the event, and right now all I can feel is just a sense of relief from completing such a big event. But I think looking back at it, I really, really enjoyed planning the whole event, working with multiple people, talking with external vendors, talking with external sponsors. I think this is something that NBS or ABC and also like NBS really gives you outside of academics. It really allows you to pick up like all these transferable like soft skills that you can't really find it in classrooms. Like you get to apply what you learn in the classrooms in the real world. So like talking to sponsors, it may seem very easy in theory, but actually you're going through a lot of like communication issues, trying to pick up things as you go. But I think that that's something that I really value in ABC, which is all this like learning process. Aside from all these like fun things that we're doing for MBS, it might look very like fun outside, but at the behind the scenes, I actually learned a lot. And if I could turn back time, I would really still join ABC again. And then back on that point, right, Izara, you were a subcom back in year 1, and then so what made you want to come back to ABC?
Well, I just like always had this journey of mine where from a really, really young age I knew who I was, you know? Like I just wanted to serve, and I really like to be part of these events, and I feel like it really brings you this platform to connect with like-minded individuals who also enjoy doing these kind of large-scale events. It's a place where outside of school you get to be yourself, and you get to not just be yourself, but you get to like input and actively contribute to the fruition of this kind of large-scale events. It's also really good because in any case where I do apply for internships, I do have like that experience under my belt saying, hey, you know, I'm able to do this and I have done that, and this is the number of turn-ups that I've gotten, and this is my impact, and in the future I will be able to manage this because I have the experience. So I would really, really peruse you to think about whether you would want to join clubs like ABC or sub-clubs or houses, because it really does provide you a really good opportunity. We are a brand name. We do have people in the industry do know us, and it just makes the entire experience really quite something. Aside from that, I also just thought that like NBS Day was the biggest event that I've ever done in my entire life. Like, do you know we have this like little huge machine where it like swings around, like we got carnival booths coming in, we got these interactive driving sessions, we've got like anything that you think that a student club may or may not have, we got. So it's just like, it's so fun, it's so great. Like, even just the setting up and the tearing down process, although it's hard, there is hard work, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, university is not going to be an easy ride, but at the very least, when you go through these tough times, you forge greater connections out of it. And in the future, when your peers and you guys, we all graduate, we grow up, we go into industry, you know that you have this contact, this friend that you've worked together with before, that you can just reach out to anytime and they will just be right there for you. You're not afraid and you won't doubt their capacities. You don't have to cold call people that you aren't familiar with. It's just great. It's a really great way to just build and expand your network and portfolio, be it with like-minded peers, with industry professionals, or even the professors, the teams in MBS that are helping us. You really do have that kind of avenue to really upskill and improve yourself. Yeah. So yeah, that's why I decided to come back and join as the secretary, so that I'm able to help improve ABC and bring us to greater heights. Because you know, what's an academic club without like improving year on year end? So Chris, so it's a year one, right? Although it's only been like a semester and a half experience in ABC, what are your plans with ABC in the future? Are you like one and done, or do you think you'll be continuing in ABC?
I think ABC has given me such a good run to a point where it leaves me no choice but to want more. So I'll definitely be staying with ABC. Yeah, and I really think that really shows, like, you continuing from year one to year two and me wanting to continue in year two really shows that, not trying to like toot our own horn, but it just shows how fun, I guess, MBS student life is. And I feel like ABC as a club really contributes to actually helping make MBS student life a bit better. And this is what I really want to see in the future, which is essentially our incoming students, because after all, this open house and we're trying to get them to come, but like, yeah, we want to make sure that for the future students, we're actually giving them more than whatever we received, because ultimately, we want them to have fun. Yeah, fun is very, very important. Like when you ask around, yes, everyone might be stressed about studies or wanting to get 5.0 GPA, but at the end of the day, if you ask them, you want to have some fun, they're just going to say yes, right?
I think a lot of people have this preconception that like business students are just all fun, but no, the fact is we play as hard as we work. And if you're able to do that, you're able to juggle that, then we're right here. What are you waiting for? You're able to just be pushed to the limits of the best kind of person that you can be. And I think that's something really quite valuable. I think it's also time to just touch a little bit upon our experience when we were freshmen, when we first entered in year one. Our first contact point was actually through orientation camps. So we have 5 houses under us, which is, let me think about their names again. So they are Color Splash, FOP, Rush, Inflammatory, and Zenith. So we have 5 camps. We have a plethora of options of the kind of orientation camp experience that you want to experience. All 5 camps are very unique in their programming, very unique in their objective, and very unique in the kind of people that congregate in these camps. So personally, I was from FOP and Chris was from Rush. So Chris, how was your experience, since it's a bit more fresh in your memory as a Rush freshman?
I think the first point of contact for university is always very important. That's where you make your first few friends. Whether or not it's lasting, but it's still very important because that's where you actually like know where you're gonna go in uni. And then for Rush, personally, I felt it was so much fun because I went through NS. So like after 2 years of serving national service, coming into uni, I was kind of scared I couldn't hop back into the whole like student life. But actually Rush allowed me to, bring it back. And I found so much fun. My new friends were able to play so much games and then made uni life a bit less daunting to begin with because I was so worried that I couldn't like get my gears engines running again after national service. But really helped because Rush also has like study together sessions before finals. So we will like come together in a seminar room and then we'll just study together and mark. And I think that's the fun part about uni. Like you mentioned, we work hard and we play hard. So So don't really worry about your academics if you, let's say you want to like join all these like clubs. So it's ultimately how you prioritize your commitments, and if you want to, you can definitely still excel in your studies while also having fun. Then how about you? How's your experience like in FOP? Now that it's like 1 year, 2 years ago, yeah.
So shout out to my FOP clan. They are called Reina. So it was really, really fun because I get to meet with like 40 people who want to have fun and want to work hard. And the people that I've met in Reina are really, really ambitious and driven. So not only did we have fun in camp, I mean, after a year and a half of friendship that we have forged in NBS, we do share notes with each other, pointers, tips and tricks. We share like the kind of experiences we had in the seminar room. We share deadlines. We share just the entire student experience of still studying and mugging and reaching our deadlines. We share that. And if there's any queries or if there's any way we can help each other out, we do help each other out. We even talk and during summer break, last year's summer break, so AY 2324, we met up and we had dinners together, like in the CBD area, because most of our internships are around this area, right? And we'll talk about like, oh, what my superior taught me today, what was I tasked to do, whether the intern was easy, whether it was difficult, whether it was challenging, whether what takeaways do you have from that? Would you recommend that like your friend will go to this intern in the future? Can I like put my leg in and recommend you to this superior of mine to whether this would be great for you? Like it's just a whole great experience. Like camp was only 3 days, but I have seen them way more than 3 days. I've seen them so much over this year and a half. Like we even went together to like plan out the next camp, which is AY 2425, which was the camp that you guys enjoyed, right? And that whole process of just coming together, trialing the games, doing the logistics, it was not really so much on planning and like executing the games, because we've played these games before. It's not like a crazy like mountain load of tasks that you have to do. It's really about just spending time with the people and like reminiscing the days where we first came into school, and it was just like really, really fun. Yeah, so I think it's great. And I think aside from the camp itself, these houses also provide like welfare initiatives. So I think the most recent one was Valentine's Day. Do you attend any Valentine's Day initiatives?
Actually, no, but you did, right? Because FOP. So what's your experience with Valentine's Day?
Wow, I thought it was so funny. It wasn't really like pushy in any way, because we don't have that kind of toxic student life culture anymore. It was quite more wholesome. Like you guys, they congregated and like watched some movies, they wrote some notes, they just talked, they had some snacks and dinner, and they just talked about anything from the moon to the seas. Like it was an amazing experience. Like it's so fun. I think aside from that, Inflammari, although we are not from Inflammari had their corporate event kind of affair where they got like sponsors to come down to speak to students, and they were able to do that kind of outreach. Like Inflammari has a really strong alumni support system. So say if you come back to school and you join these camps, it's not just about those 3 days like, oh, camp so sian, like, oh, you're under the hot sun, it's so tiring, oh, I don't want to interact with people, I haven't really talked to them in like so long. Like for the guys, NS 2 years, just you're so used to your team. For the girls, it's like, oh, I took like a 6-month break, I haven't seen anybody, you could be stuck at home all the time. It's a good way to to introduce yourself back to the scene, and not just that, build the connections that you need, because university it's more than just like mugging in JC or like taking your seminars in poly and etc. etc. It's about getting yourself ready to go into the career that you want. So aside from just studying, your GPA is like the baseline, like your step into the industry. You need to have these kind of like experiences, connections, and ability to network to really soar. Because nobody's gonna blink an eye if you're like a great student, but they really take a pause and look at you when they see that you're a holistic individual.
So I think now we're gonna target a bit more on the prospective students and like students that's like considering to come in. So what's one piece of advice that you want to give them, let's say if they get in, like when they get in actually, not if they get in, when they get in?
Just try. Like most of these clubs and like efforts that we do, we have like faculty and club advisors, but they don't really stick their nose into our affairs, into the nitty-gritty details. They just serve as like a regulatory body for all of the creative experiences or initiatives that you want to push. So the sky is like the limit. As long as it's within boundaries, you know, we all have to have boundaries. But those boundaries can be discussed, and they're really willing and enthusiastic to be working with you to bring all these events to light. So I think just try, because if you don't try, then you're just gonna fail. Because inaction is the worst thing that you can do to yourself at this budding age of like 18 to like 25, 26 years old. Like some people could be a bit older. We do not discriminate here. We welcome you the same. Like seriously, it's really, really great. And I think that you should just venture. Like for myself, when I was in year one, I loaded myself with commitments. So I did like camp subcommittee. I joined ABC as a subcommittee. I was planning camp as well for both hall and both faculty. So it is possible. It's not impossible, and it's really just a way for you to really get to know more people. I even joined like my hall starts rugby. So like if you want, these commitments can be juggled. And this year for myself, I've joined ABC as the Honjen, and I've also joined one of the subsidiary clubs, NAAT, as the Vice President External. So not only do I work like the back end side of things, I also work with outreach in different avenues and areas. So if you think you don't have a spot anywhere in MBS, I would say that it's really tough for you to not have a spot anywhere in MBS, because there's just so many opportunities. There's 13 clubs under ABC, and we still have non-constituent clubs that like are really, really, really popular. Like, it's great. It seriously is so great, and it's just such a great environment to be in, to just cultivate yourself. Yeah. Academics-wise, your professors are like there to help you. So NTU has this thing where they'll give you your own Outlook email. So you don't have to like search for your professor's like handphone number. As long as you got your name, their name, you can just send them an email anytime, and they'll like respond to you. They go on call sessions with you as and when they're available, because we have full-time and part-time professors, so it really depends on their availability, and they're just there to support you. And it's a really great way for you to just, you know, ask those questions that need to be asked. Like, not everything is limited to the materials that they provide for you in like their seminar and course outlines. Like, you can ask your professors, you can ask your friends, you can ask people you met in camps, you can ask people in academic clubs. It's just knowledge. This is just a huge, beautiful space for knowledge sharing. So we have this Gaia campus that is like really popular in the news because of certain etc. cleaning sessions that has all been cleared up already, by the way. So Gaia is clean and squeaky and airy and lovely and beautiful. So it's great. I think one of the things I really enjoy about NTU is that not only can we like book seminar rooms like post lesson to study with our friends, just the fact that like on the day-to-day basis, the campus is already beautiful. Like, doesn't it make you just feel so, oh yeah, okay, I go and study, you know. I'm in a beautiful place, I go and study. I'm not in my room, I'm not tempted by like a bed to go and sleep. Like, do you have those kind of experiences?
Actually, yeah, like from last semester, I actually spent most of my time studying outside, just because, I mean, not only because of the fact that I have a bed in hall, and if I study in hall, I'll just lie down on my bed just because the bed is there. But I think the studying environment outside, example, this building itself, I actually come here to study all the way past midnight at like this open tables. Actually, it's very quiet, it's very serene, and then it's very chilly as well. So you're not gonna be afraid of like sweating, like studying, like, you know, it's very icky to like study while you're sweating. But yeah, I would definitely recommend like exploring NTU outside of just your hall or your classrooms. It's a very, very beautiful place. And I guess with that, my advice to prospective students, it's gonna be short and sweet. Essentially, just really have fun, create these lasting memories, be it through academics or be it through your holistic student life. But at the end of the day, just know that after you graduate, you want to look back on those memories, look back on all these photo strips, look back on all these photos you have in your phone, and just think to yourself, oh, how I wish I could go back. Yes, and I think with that, we're gonna end our sharing here. But if you guys are interested in asking us more questions, more specific towards ABC or just in general about MBS student life, you can feel free to like head down to our booth, which is nearer to the drop-off point, the foyer side, right? Yeah. So if not, thank you so much for joining us, Izara.
And do follow us we are on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, Telegram under NTU ABC, okay? That's NTU ABC. Yeah, very, very catchy, very easy to find. We're on TikTok too, so just go and find us, okay? Any questions, just drop us a DM, drop us an email, anything. Seriously, we'll be right there for you to answer any of your queries. So thank you so much for your attention. Thank you.
Right, next up, we would like to invite Aini, who is representing the TAC and other programs and specializations related club. Aini, please.
Thank you, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Sian Aini, chairperson of the NBS Tax Advisory Club. I'm very honored to represent the Tax Advisory Club and share my experience with you today. We are pleased to have actually successfully concluded our annual flagship event, the National Tax Competition 2025, with overwhelming participation. This competition brings together students from polytechnics and universities, where they challenge themselves, apply classroom knowledge to the real-world scenarios, and enhance their problem-solving skills. They conducted case studies and tax computation, and it is an invaluable opportunity for students to step into the shoes of the tax professionals, sharpen their analytical skills, and gain hands-on experiences. Beyond the competition, we also hosted a networking session with industry experts, allowing students to deepen their understanding of the field and connect with prospective career advisors and employers. These interactions not only provide insights into the career paths that students can explore, but also build students' confidence in their public speaking and get their pressing questions answered by the industry experts. At our NTU Tax Advisory Club, we believe in continuous learning and personal growth. Throughout the semester, we offer a range of activities, ensuring that whether you are a freshman or a final year student, you have countless opportunities to learn, network, and develop holistically. Apart from academic-related activities, we have also engaged in service learning initiatives as we recognize the importance of both technical expertise and soft skills. We want our members to not only excel in their field, but also to give back to the community with care and compassion. To foster a stronger sense of belonging, we organize welcome nights to warmly receive new members, and also a token of appreciation night to recognize the hard work of every batch. At the Nanyang Business School, opportunities are limitless, and we welcome fresh ideas with open arms. We value teamwork, where we support one another, celebrate successes together, and strive for excellence as a community. If you're looking for a place to grow academically, professionally, and personally, we invite you to be part of the Tax Advisory Club or any other specialization associated clubs over here today at the Nanyang Business School Open House. We look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much, Aini. Right, so next up we'll invite Isaac, Jason, and Phoebe, who will be representing the houses, to be on stage. Yep. Right, we'll give them some time to get ready. So meanwhile, we have lots of other booths that you may want to visit. That includes all the specialization related clubs, non-specs club, and also our houses will be there to share with you all about their different programs right here at MBS Gaia.
Sorry?
So feel free to also network with all our guests, alumni, professors who are also down here, right here at the venue, to also learn more about the MBS programs and specializations that we offer. Right, so right now we will once again invite Isaac, Jason, and Phoebe up on stage, who will be representing the different houses of MBS. Please take it away.
Hi, good afternoon everyone. My name is Isaac. I'm the chair of chair for this academic year. And maybe the two of you can introduce yourselves.
Hi, my name is Jason. I'm a year 2 student studying business and I spec in banking and finance. And I'm the camp chair of Zenith.
Hi, I'm Phoebe, currently year 2 accountancy and business, and I'm currently camp chair of Rush.
Okay, so for an introduction, I didn't introduce, but I'm a year 2 accounting student. So essentially this dialogue is for us to share a little bit more about the student life, the student culture in MBS, right? So I think we can start off the bat by asking for the first question, which is maybe this one to Jason. What makes your house unique and how does it contribute to student life in our school?
Well, I would say what makes my house unique would be firstly the orientation camp, but also like the camaraderie that you can get from out of this orientation camp itself. So to introduce a little more about my orientation camp, Zenith follows like a storyline or theme per se every year, whereby we draw inspirations from movies or films, and hoping for students to sort of have some relatable experience when they join our camp. So some of our trademark events in our camp will be escape room and amazing race, which I thought is quite more relatable to the storyline per se. But other than that, it's really about the vibes and camaraderie that you can get from our camp. Personally, I have witnessed many of my freshies make a lot of precious friends and all, and forming a lot of cliques. And I believe that having social support and your peers really allows you to have a more vibrant student life, as you can rely on them and all throughout academics or personal life as well. Like for myself, I also have made like really good friends out of Zenith. So yeah, I would say that is the unique trademark of Zenith, really about the vibes and all.
Okay, thank you for your answer, Jason. I think it's very true, right, that a very important part of our lives, well, when MBS studying together, is the friends that we make, right? And it's only through these houses, the activities that we have, that will allow us to really build these relationships together. So thank you for the answer. So maybe I'll move on to the second question for Phoebe, which is, can you share a memorable event your house organized or participated in, and what made it so special?
I think one memorable event recently would be the Halloween event that in collaboration with the 3 other houses, Zenith, Inflama, and Color Splash. I think that was very special as we worked together as MBS to be able to create this event for the incoming batches. Yeah, I think that was memorable because I saw a lot of different year 1s, year 2s, them collaborating and just getting to know one another, as well as having a haunted house. I think that was one of the most fun experience that I had organizing the haunted house for the students in MBS. Yeah.
Okay, I think that's great. Jason, you want to add on to anything about since it was a combined event?
Certainly, because it was a combined event, right? So many of the houses actually collaborated together and come up with this Halloween event. So it's great to see MBS students being able to interact with one another within the house itself, but also outside of the house, and really make a lot of meaningful bonds with each other throughout this whole Halloween event. Halloween event aside, there was another combined event called the Chinese New Year event, and that is also another combined event which really fosters a lot of friendship and all. And we certainly had a lot of fun because for Chinese New Year I was quite active as well.
Yes. For those of you who don't know, Jason was one of our CNY Chaisen Yes for CNY. Okay, Ken, thank you for your answers. So I'll move on to the next question, which is for the two of you to answer, which is, how has being a part of your house shaped your personal growth and leadership skills?
So for me, right, I think being part of a house really made me learn a lot more on how to manage my emotions and stress a lot better. Because when you're in a university, it's such a competitive environment given the academic and workload. So as I was in this house system, I managed to form meaningful relationships with my peers. so I knew that I could rely and depend on them to relieve my stress and all, as well as manage my emotions, and really hang out with them made me a lot happier and all. So due to that, I was able to manage my stress and all a lot better and do as well in academics wise. Yeah. But for leadership wise, as I'm a camp chair of Zenith, I have to plan for upcoming orientation camp firstly, but also be involved in the house-wide events that we plan yearly. So being part of this leadership role actually made me step up a lot of my comfort zone, because I need to coordinate stuff within the house itself, but also relay instructions, etc. It's really about being involved in this planning stage and all, from delivering the end-to-end process, which made me learn a lot more on how to lead people for one, but also how to work together with people as well. Yeah.
Thank you for your answer. Phoebe?
I think it would be very similar to Jason, because it gave me so many opportunities to meet different people, like those from business, accountancy, or business and accountancy as well. I think being part of this orientation group actually gave me a chance to also have this opportunity to take on leadership roles, like from first year, second year, and just being a part of this orientation. Yeah. With leadership, I think it came with great responsibility. Also trained my time management to manage like the student life and the busy schedules and modules, as well as he said to plan for the upcoming orientation in August. And I think just being part of it is part of something that I would share in the future of what MBS is and how it made me grow in like different aspects. Yeah.
Okay, I think those are two very great answers, right? And I think I'd like to emphasize on the point that I think at the end of the day, all of us here, we have volunteered to be a part of this community where we can essentially bring back and give back to our students, right? And both of you all brought up very good points, which is that other than being able to plan for these events, we get to hone our leadership skills in terms of how can we manage people. Yeah. So I'd like to ask one last question for the two of them, which is, why should new students be excited to join your house? And what can they look forward to?
Well, personally for my house, I would say my house is a very laid back and chill camp, and it's really about the vibes that you get when you attend my orientation camp. So that's for starters, and really like I said before, it's really about the friendships that you make, and I myself have seen many people make meaningful friendships and all, such as my freshies forming like wonderful cliques with each other, like and going overseas, travel with each other and all. So yeah. One thing that you can look forward to would be the vibes for my camp. That's what I would say.
Okay, I think for Rush, it's mainly about having those active, fun mass games that we'll be organizing for this upcoming orientation. I think it's a good way to just let loose before the start of the Freshies University life. And yeah, as well as meeting more people from the different courses, as well as discussing on how they can get together and go through university life together. I think it will be very fun, as well as a very good opportunity to just bond and relax before the stressful year ahead. Yeah.
Right, thanks. I think that's all that we have for today. We look forward to seeing you at MBS.
Alright, thank you very much to Isaac, Jason and Phoebe, who have been sharing with us about their student life here at MBS. Right, so before we end off today's segment, I would like to invite my good friend, Tinshen. Hey, Tinshen. Yo, so we'll be doing one last set for all of you guys here at Gaia. Hope you guys enjoyed today. And yep, sit back, relax, and enjoy our performance. Thank you. Hello. Right.
没有那个 night changes，night changes。哦，night
changes. Alright, so the first song that I'll be bringing to you for this last set will be Night Changes.
Alright.
By One Direction. Hope you enjoy.
Going out tonight changes into something red. Her mother doesn't like that kind of dress. Everything she's never had, she's showing off. Driving too fast, moon is breaking through her hair. He said it's something that he won't forget. Having no regret is all that she really wants. Getting older, baby. I've been thinking about you lately. Does it ever drive you crazy? Just how fast the night changes. Everything that you ever dreamed of disappearing when you wake up. But there's nothing to be afraid of. Even when the night changes, it will never change me and you. Chasing us the night, doubts are running round his head. He's waiting, hides behind a cigarette. There's his beating loud, he doesn't want it to stop. Moving too fast, moon is lighting up his skin. He's falling, doesn't even know it yet. Having no regret is all that he really wants. Only getting older, baby. I've been thinking about it lately. Does it ever drive you crazy? Just how fast the night changes. Everything that you ever dreamed of disappearing when you wake up. There is nothing to be afraid of. Even when the night changes, it will never change me and you. Going out tonight changes into something red. Her mother doesn't like that kind of dress. Reminds her of the missing piece of innocence she lost. You're only getting older, baby. I've been thinking about you lately. Does it ever drive you crazy? Just how fast the night changes, and it never change me and you.
Right, so that
thank
was Night Changes. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Alright, so next we'll have a really classic Mandopop song called 童话. So if you know it, please sing along.
有多久，再没听到你对我说你最爱的故事。我想了很久，
我开始慌了，是不是我又做错了什么？你哭着对我说，童话里都是骗人的，我不可能是你的王子。也许你不会懂，从你说爱我以后，我的天空星星都亮了。我愿变成童话里你爱的那个天使，张开双手，变成翅膀守护你。你要相信，相信我们会像童话故事里，幸福和快乐是结局。你哭着对我说，童话里都是骗人的，我不可能是你的王子。也许你不会懂，从你说爱我以后，我的天空星星都亮了。我愿变成童话里你爱的那个天使，张开双手，变成翅膀守护你。你要相信，相信我们会像童话故事里，幸福和快乐是结局。我会变成童话里你爱的那个天使，张开双手，变成翅膀守护你。你要相信，相信我们会像童话故事里，幸福和快乐是结局。一起写我们的结局。
耶，谢谢。That was 童话。So the very last song to end off this set and also the this segment of our NBS Open House, we'll be bringing you 后来。
后来，我总算学会了如何去爱，可惜你早已远去，消失在人海。后来，终于在眼泪中明白，有些人一旦错过就不再。栀子花白花瓣，落在我蓝色百褶裙上。爱你，你轻声说。我低下头，闻见一阵芬芳。那个永恒的夜晚，17岁仲夏，你吻我的那个夜晚， 过往后的时光，每当有感叹，总想起当天的星光。那时候的爱情，为什么就能那样简单？而又是为什么人年少时，一定要让深爱的人受伤？在这相似的深夜里，你是否一样，也在紧紧追悔感伤？如果当时我们能不那么倔强，现在也不那么遗憾，你都如何回应我？带着笑或是很沉默，这些年来有没有人能让你不寂寞？后来我总算学会了如何去爱，可惜你早已远去，消失在人海。后来终于在眼泪中明白，有些人一旦错过就不再。你都如何回应我？带着笑或是很沉默。这些年来，有没有人能让你不寂寞？后来，我总算学会了如何去爱，可惜你早已远去，消失在人海。后来终于在眼泪中明白，有些人一旦错过就不再。后来我总算学会了如何去爱，可惜你早已远去，消失在人海。后来终于在眼泪中明白，有些人一旦错过就不再，永远不会再重来。有一个男孩爱着那个女孩。Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. Yeah. Just close it. 先他。
Thank you all our performers, speakers, and of course all of you for being such an enthusiastic audience. Don't forget to visit our booth to ask questions and immerse yourself in the MBS experience. And if you have any further questions, feel free to approach our friendly faculty, alumni, and students around the venue.
Right, so we're here wishing you a fantastic day ahead, and we hope to see you at Nanyang Business School soon. With that,
thank you everyone.
Your body must be cold when I'm away. My bones need a warm touch from your embrace. You're calling to me, I can't answer. I'm far out of reach, you're dancing alone. There I go again on the road. I'm missing you, I wish I were home with you, alone with you, I do. If I could choose anywhere to be, I'd wanna be with you. I'm tired of being away from your side, my dandelion. We could go anywhere tonight, as long as I'm with you. Doesn't even really matter what we do. Wish that I was by your side, my dandelion. We could go anywhere tonight, dandelion. You take up every corner of my brain. I'm blinking just so I can see your face. And every picture that I've ever taken is wasted if you're not part of the view. There's nothing less I'm willing to lose. I'm counting down the days that it's you and I sitting eye to eye. I just hope that you are too. If I could choose anywhere to be, I'd wanna be with you. I'm tired of being away from your side, my dandelion. We could go anywhere tonight, as long as I'm with you. Doesn't even really matter what we do. Wish that I was by your side, my dandelion. We could go anywhere tonight, dandelion. I'd wanna be with you. I'm tired of being away from your side, my dandelion. We could go anywhere tonight, as long as I'm with you. Doesn't even really matter what we do. Wish that I was by your side, my dandelion. We could go anywhere tonight, dandelion.
Another text, another week, and another missed call from Tuesday. Oh, me and that guy, oh, we're nothing. We're just strangers